What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the channel about sneakers and vintage. And if you are tuning in for the first time, my name is not important. However, what is important is that on this channel we go over everything sneakers as well as vintage clothing. So if that's something you're interested in, please be sure to hit that subscribe button below, as well as ding the bell so you don't miss any content that I have to drop for you guys. Now, as far as everybody returning, and if you see my last two videos, I'm in the same place. You already know what that means. We got another early sneaker. You already seen the title. You've seen the thumbnail. You already know what sneaker we're about to get into. But before we do all that, let's go over just a brief history of the Air Jordan 14. Now, for those who do not know, the Air Jordan 14 is actually the last silhouette that Michael Jordan wore in a Bulls uniform, which is why most people only go through 1 through 14 when it comes to the retro sneakers, the sneakers that most sneakerheads collect, because 14 is where it ended when it came to Michael Jordan and the Bulls. Now, as far as the sneaker, the design, as well as the sleekness, the style of the sneaker, that was inspired by Michael Jordan's favorite car, which was a Ferrari. You can see by the badge on the side of the sneaker, as well as the back tab, all of that was inspired by designs of the Ferrari car. One cool detail about the Air Jordan 14 that not many may know is that on each sneaker respectively, there are a total of 7 Jumpmans. So 7 and 7, which equals 14. Tinker Hatfield made a small detail of that, something that's super cool. The Jumpmans are on the toe, the bottom of the sneaker, the Ferrari badge on the side of the sneaker, the Jumpman on the heel badge, the Jumpman on the insoles of the sneaker, and then the last 2 Jumpmans are featured on the aglets of the laces. So like I said, 7 and 7 equals 14. Just a small detail Tinker Hatfield threw out there that not many people know about the Air Jordan 14. Now, the Air Jordan 14 did debut to the public back in 1998 in the black toe colorway. However, in 1999, throughout that entire year, Jordan Brand did drop more colors, as well as a low top version of the Air Jordan 14. And with all those low top versions of the Air Jordan 14, the sneaker we're reviewing today actually released back in 1999, and that was the Air Jordan 14 in that ginger colorway. Now, as far as the 2022 retro, it is in a Air Jordan 14, the regular cut model. And with that being said, now that brings us to the shoe. We have the sneaker right here, the Air Jordan 14 in that ginger colorway, the 2022 release. Before heading to the details of the shoe, we have the box right here. As you can see, it's an all over and a matte finish in a black coloring. And then in the very center, you do have a ginger color Jumpman. Now, as far as the size tag, that reads Air Jordan 14 Retro, and the color is light ginger, black, and white. And you finally have it. The sneaker we all been waiting for. This was a sneaker that I was honestly excited to see in hand. I did know of the 1999 version of the ginger. However, I've never seen them in person. I was actually born in 1999, so ain't no way I've seen that sneaker. So I know that a lot of people that have been collecting sneakers for a while, that have been wanting this very color in the Air Jordan 14, are definitely excited about it. However, I do know a lot of people were mad that they decided to put it back in the regular cut of the Air Jordan 14 rather than exactly like how the 1999 version was, which was a low top version of the Air Jordan 14. However, for me, I didn't know that shoe. I didn't see that shoe. I like the Air Jordan 14 model, and I like this color. So my first impressions right out the bat are very, very excited. One thing that I will say is that this ginger color is more of a mustard rather than, I don't know what ginger is or what color I was expecting. However, this color is more of a mustard finish rather than a bright yellow-ish. I don't know if I was thinking about the reverse Ferraris when I seen this sneaker or something like that. Or, like I said, I never seen the 1999 version, so I don't know what exact color that was. But yeah, that's enough of me in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get into the details of this sneaker right here. 75% of the upper is in that ginger color. Like I said, it's more of a mustard finish rather than a bright yellow. However, that is not a problem at all. The materials on the ginger part of the sneaker is a nubuck material. The quality isn't great, the quality isn't bad, but it will do for an Air Jordan 14. Peep the Jumpman badge on the side of the sneaker, which was inspired by a Ferrari. The midsole on this sneaker, especially towards the back, as well as those shark teeth-like things that come up on the toe box, that is in a glossy finish. If you look at the sneaker very closely, you can see that that white does have a little glitter glossy finish to it. Right underneath that, it's just a regular black coloring. Speaking of the toe, if you head to the front of the sneaker, that is in a all white leather, and then in the very middle, you do have a black Jumpman. This sneaker comes with all black laces, no extra laces included, and then on the aglet, you do have silver tips. The tongue follows suit with the same black coloring, but at the very top of it, you do have Jordan written in ginger. And then if you flip that tongue back, you have the number 14 in Roman numerals, also in that ginger color. The sock liner and insoles are black as well. And on the insole of this sneaker, you do have a all white Jumpman. And now we head to the back of the sneaker with the heel badge. As you can see, an elongated 23 and a white Jumpman sitting right at the top. And last but not least, you do have the outsole. Standard Jordan 14 outsole, white Jumpman in the middle, Roman numeral 14 towards the toe in a ginger color. Now, despite this sneaker not being the exact retro of the 1999 version, I think a lot of people are still going to enjoy this sneaker. Me personally, I like the sneaker a lot. I like the Air Jordan 14 silhouette. I like this color. I love the ginger and the white contrast on here. When Air Jordan 14s do that, such as like the black toes, something like that, I love how like on the black toes, it was the black at the front, obviously black toe with the white contrast. To me, that's super fire. If this was all ginger, it really would have turned me off personally because it would have been too much yellow. However, this contrast is very, very dope. I know it's not the exact retro of 1999, but for me, I was born there. I don't know. I don't have much information about the 99 pair. Never held it in hand. So that nostalgia feeling isn't there for me. I know a lot of OG sneakerheads do want that 1999 version, but I think they're still going to go for these, if I'm being honest. I know the Air Jordan 14 isn't a popular silhouette, but it does hold a place in everybody's heart because, like I said earlier in this video, the Air Jordan 14 was the last model that Michael Jordan wore in a Bulls uniform. Now, as far as the release date for this sneaker, this is an early review. It is going to be August 17th and is in full family sizing. So for your son, your kid, your wife, the husband, grandpa, whoever, everybody gonna be able to get this sneaker or have a chance to get the sneaker, I should say. We all know how the sneaker thing is. Everybody talking about sneaker community down. I'm at the sneaker market down, but every sneaker still sell out. So I don't know how down it is. But with that being said, I know a lot of people are gonna enjoy this sneaker, especially since I enjoy it, you feel me? And y'all know y'all take my opinion. JK, buy what you like, don't go off what I say, but this is a very, very dope sneaker if you can get your hands on it. And with that being said, that is going to wrap it up for today's review. You know the quote, you know I lied. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are tuning in for the first time to this channel. Ding the bell so you don't miss any content that I have to drop. And of course, spam that like button. It helps me out in the YouTube algorithm, especially if you guys like these early reviews. This is my third straight early review sneaker. So if you guys like the early reviews, make sure you spam up that like button. Now, before I let you guys go, you know the quote, you know the motto to end it all off. Aim high, spread love. I'm out.